Ever pondered the catastrophic scenario of our sun exploding? Stay till the end for what will happen. We will dive into the rabbit hole of this mind-boggling hypothetical. The sun, our local star, is a gigantic nuclear fusion reactor, converting hydrogen into helium. This process releases an immense amount of energy that lights up our sky and supports life on Earth. But what if this engine of life were to explode? First, it's essential to clarify that our sun lacks the mass necessary to explode as a supernova. Instead, it will, in about 5 billion years, exhaust its hydrogen fuel. As it dies, it will expand into a red giant, engulfing the inner planets, including Earth, before shrinking into a white dwarf. But for the sake of our discussion, let's assume it does explode. The immediate effect of the sun's explosion would be darkness. 8 minutes and 20 seconds after the explosion, the time light takes to travel from the sun to Earth, we'd be plunged into blackness. But that's just the beginning. The sun's explosion would release an energy equivalent to 1 billion trillion megatons of TNT. This would obliterate everything in its path, reducing planets, including Earth, to cosmic dust. A shockwave of high-energy particles would sweep across the solar system, destroying everything in its wake. Next, the gravitational balance of the solar system would be disrupted. Planets would be flung out of their orbits, careening off into the depths of space. The loss of the sun's gravity would also mean Earth and other planets would no longer orbit anything, setting them adrift in the cosmos. Finally, there's the question of temperature. Without the sun's warmth, the Earth would rapidly cool. Within a week, the average surface temperature would drop to around 0 degrees Fahrenheit. After a year, it would plummet to minus 100 degrees. The oceans would freeze over and life as we know it would cease to exist. However, it's important to remember that this is all hypothetical. Our sun lacks the mass to explode in a supernova. Instead, it will quietly fade away, becoming a white dwarf. But it's always fascinating to ponder such cosmic what-ifs. To recap, the explosion of the sun, though unlikely, would result in complete darkness, the destruction of the solar system, a disruption of gravitational balance, and a rapid plunge in Earth's temperature to uninhabitable levels. Remember, the universe is a vast and wondrous place, full of mysteries and hypotheticals that captivate the imagination. And in that spirit of curiosity and exploration, continue to ask questions, seek answers, and always keep wondering.